Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I am going to be doing a bathing suit try-on haul from two different brands. The two brands that I'm going to be talking about today are Cupshe and TOLUCA swimwear. Last time I did a bathing suit slash bikini haul, you guys absolutely loved it. You found it so insightful, so informative, especially because it was on a company that a lot of us have heard of, like Waffle, and weren't 100% sure if it was worth the money, worth our time. So I decided to pick two brands today that I got a lot of questions about on my Instagram page that I have either ordered from before or I have seen other people order from, and I've been like, are they actually worth all of the hype? So I have two different bathing suits from each of these brands. I'm going to do a deep dive into the ins and outs of that bathing suit, what I like about it, what I didn't like about it, if I think it was worth the money, and if I would buy from this brand again. So without further ado, let's just jump right into this video. Okay, so I am going to start with Cupshe. So Cupshe is a brand that I found solely online. So many people ask me about it. My older sister Anna has been ordering from Cupshe for years. She absolutely swears by this brand, but I never purchased anything from them before. And then when I put on my Instagram what bathing suit brands you guys were interested in and just wanted to hear a little bit more about, I got so many requests for Cupshe. So I got two different suits from Cupshe. The first one is the Keyhole front high-waisted bikini. I got this in a size small, so you'll see in the try-on clip, but I'll also show you guys here, is that it's a beautiful, like, deep red color. I absolutely love it. I really like that it has so much coverage. It's nice and high-waisted, which is so important. I don't know if people are still doing low-waisted bikinis. It's not really my thing anymore. I very much gravitate towards everything high-waisted now. I rarely wear anything that's kind of low-waisted. Sometimes you can get me a mid-rise if I'm feeling crazy, but for the most part, I'm a high-waisted gal. So I love where these hit. They hit right around the belly button, maybe a little over, maybe a little under, depending on how you're standing. I also really like that these are relatively full coverage bottoms. They're not completely like there's no little cheeks showing, but they aren't like a thong, which is perfect because when you go down to like a family vacation or you're kind of just like out and about or by the pool, you don't always want like full peaches out onto the world. So I like that these do give you a little bit of something something, but they are not full booty cheeks out into the world. So I really appreciate how full coverage this bottom is, and it fits so comfortably. I felt snatched when I wore this to the beach the other day. The way it kind of just hugged your waist, it wasn't uncomfortable, but it was tight on you. Like you felt like you were in the bathing suit. I just felt secure. I just felt confident. And I feel like red is a power color, so the fact that this bottom's making my waist feel teeny itty bitty, and then it was a red color, I was like, she's ready to take on the world. The top I think is so freaking cute because it has that little keyhole design, which I think is so adorable. I love the little buttons on them. I just think it adds a little bit of something. Normally I am not a super huge fan of like that kind of like pointy boob looking thing, and it kind of does have that vibe to it a little bit, but for some reason with this particular bathing suit it doesn't bother me at all. I really just I felt supportive. I felt like I was in place with this bathing suit. So not all bathing suits from Cupshe are the same, but with this particular bathing suit, the top and the bottom did come together. So I got a size small across the board with this bathing suit. Some you can order just the top or just the bottom. Some you can order the entire suit all together. So this one came all together, and this bathing suit was $32.99. So it was $32.99 for this entire bathing suit. Overall, I really like it. This bathing suit does have built-in cup pads. It was supportive. I went in the ocean and I was like jumping around and I didn't feel like I was going anywhere, and at the end of the day it just made me feel confident, which especially when you're wearing a bikini is one of the biggest things you can ask for. The second bathing suit that I got from Cupshe is this purple lace-up high-waisted bikini. I also got this one in a size small. This also was one that was an entire bathing suit that you bought together, and this one was $22.99, so a little bit cheaper than that first bathing suit option that I picked, and honestly super affordable. I love this bathing suit, and I don't know how much it's going to show. First off, if you know, I mean, I'm wearing it right now, but if you know, you know I am a sucker for all things purple. I absolutely love purple. It is my favorite color. It's the color my bridesmaids are wearing in my wedding. I love it. So I really don't have any purple bathing suits. So I was like, she's cute, she's different. So I'm gonna snatch her up. I like how minimalistic these straps are, but then the back, guys, You already know I love a strappy back detail, and it's not even going to show that well here, but you guys can see in the try-on clip, it is so crisscrossy and cute, and it has that little loop at the bottom of the bathing suit, which I absolutely love. This one also does have a cute little keyhole that shows a little like something down on the little girls down there, and it does have that little tie. I think that this bathing suit top is so incredibly flattering. I really don't have a lot up top, and so for me, any bathing suit that kind of makes me look like I have a little bit, or that I just feel confident in, and not that I'm so entirely flat, makes me really, really happy. So this bathing suit really does the trick for me. These bottoms I wasn't 100% in love with, but I don't hate them by any means. They're once again at a perfect high-waisted level for me, but the material from the first bathing suit to this one is very, very different. This has more of like that classic bathing suit feel, where the first one was a little bit more of like a ribbed material, which I guess I tend to just gravitate towards a little bit. This one definitely was a little bit more like on your waist. Like I definitely felt just a little bit more compressed in it. It wasn't uncomfortable to the fact that like I wouldn't have been able to lay around in it all day long, and I think it definitely would have adapted to you throughout the course of the day, but I just felt like it was a little bit more restrictive than maybe the first bathing suit was. But once again, both of these bottoms were very full coverage. Obviously, they're not like diaper bathing suits. Like sometimes when you wear bathing suit bottoms that are full coverage, they look like you're wearing a diaper, and we don't have time for that. Like, we've worked hard on our peaches. We want to show them a little bit out to the world. So they aren't diaper like, but they're also not like full thong, everyone see my booty cheeks vibes. But they're very, very flattering. I love the way the bottoms look. I just think this color is absolutely so freaking cute and to die for. And for the price, like $22.99. Like even if I just wore the top, or I just wore the top and the bottom together occasionally, like to me that's still worth the price, because you can just buy a top from some bathing suits for the price of the top and the bottom at this one. So overall, super, super happy with this bathing suit as well. It's definitely, I haven't worn this one out for like a full day out and about yet, but I'm super excited to. I'm very interested to see all the various lines that I'll get from the top of this sports bra. Alright, now let's get into Taluka swimwear. So for those of you who are unaware, Taluka is a relatively new swimwear line. It is created by 3 Instagram influencers, Whitney Simmons, Chloe Chamberlain, and Taylor Chamberlain. They're both sisters. Whitney also works with them. Y'all already know I'm obsessed with Whitney Simmons and everything that she does. So when I saw her promoting this brand, it is created by women, it is for women. The main mission of this brand is inclusivity. They felt as women wearing swimwear that there was never a bathing suit that they felt comfortable in, that they felt fit their body type, that they just felt overall was a 10 out of 10 piece. They felt like either it wasn't doing something right by their little boobies, they felt like they were like just not being fully covered in the front or the back, and so they really just wanted to change that. So the biggest thing with this brand is that everything is customizable to your body type. So they are such an inclusive size range as far as bathing suits are concerned. They go from a extra small to a 4XL. So very inclusive size range. Also, every bathing suit piece, top and bottom, is adaptable. And you'll see that when I do the try-on clips. It is so nice because if you like something a little bit more fuller coverage, you can adjust the straps. A little bit less coverage, you can adjust the straps. If you want something to fit it this way or tie this way, everything is very customizable. So it's really more meant to fit you and your particular body, which is something that I really, really gravitated towards when I decided to purchase from this brand. So I purchased from 2 different launches that they have had at 2 different times. So I have 2 different bathing suit options that I'm going to show you guys that I bought from them. The first bathing suit is the Leopardus color of their Artemis collection. The bottoms that I got are the Luna Midi bottoms. So these are their second least coverage bottoms. So they have 4 different options for bottoms. They have a very minimal cover. Then there's these, which are like the second cheekiest bottoms. Then 2 more above that that are more full coverage as they go up. So I chose the second cheekiest option. You guys will see in the try-on clip, it definitely does show a little bit more booty than the ones from Cupshe do. It cuts very high on the hips, which I think is so freaking flattering. I never thought I'd be the type of person that wanted to like accentuate my legs and accentuate my hips, because I always felt like I had these just big thighs, these big hips, and now I just love that feeling of that super high cut, like let me show off everything I have vibe. And so this bathing suit is absolutely perfect for it because it really just accentuates all of those beautiful curves that we have as women. So you can see those bottoms cut super high. They are like, I would say a medium to high waisted bottom. I wouldn't say they're super, super high waisted like maybe the Cupshe ones were, but they do hit a little bit right underneath my belly button. So for me, that's still a good height where I feel comfortable, I feel covered. And you can also like play around with the bottoms a little bit if you wanted them to kind of like loop a little bit more to get a little bit more of those hip covered. You'd be able to do that as well. And then I absolutely love this top. So this top is the Ophelia top, once again in the Artemis color. I got these both in a size small because in this collection they did do sizes like no regular, small, medium, large, and all of that. And you'll see how that's different from the second collection in a hot minuto. I absolutely love this top. I love the little baby straps that they have. I think the little triangle top is so cute, and you can see that the front is customizable. So if you want things to be a little bit more cinched in at the top, or if you want things a little bit looser, depending on the size of your girls. And then as far as the back, it's honestly just a plain strap back, and it does have that double strapped band where things once again can be adjusted if you need things a little bit closer or looser depending on you and your particular body type. I feel like this bathing suit just made me once again feel super confident, super comfortable. I love this pattern, and I just think that they look so beautiful on every single person's body type that I have seen and then post about. So I was really, really happy with this particular bathing suit. One of the biggest differences between Cupshe and Taluka is the price. For this bathing suit, you have to buy both the top and the bottom separately. For both of these pieces, I spent $135. Shipping was free. Thank God, cheers. But the top of the bathing suit was $70 and the bottoms were $65. So definitely drastically different in terms of price. I spent what I spent for both of my Cupshe bathing suits for just the top of this bathing suit. So that's definitely something to keep in mind when you order from this brand. And what you expect of them, of course, has to be a super high quality bathing suit. When I bought this first bathing suit, I was blown away. I was like, this is a brand that I'm not going to be able to buy every single bathing suit from because my bank account would hate me for it, but it was worth the $135 that I spent on this particular suit. Tea. As we get into the second collection that I bought from Taluka, I obviously had really, really high standards. Once again, the first bathing suit that I bought from them, I absolutely loved. I was like, this is my ride or die bathing suit. Like, anytime I want to put on a bathing suit, that was the one I wanted to put on. I was in love. I was like, whatever collection they drop, I'm going to buy from them because I know it's super high quality, and yes, it's expensive, but it is worth the price. So when they came out with their Valentina collection, I was like, I love that like ivory color. I have to get my hands on it. So I bought another bathing suit from Taluka. So the suit that you're seeing me try on in the try on clip, I am wearing the Rhea Midi tie bottoms in the Ivory Micro Waffle, and then the Clara tie top in that same Ivory Micro Waffle top. This time around, they swapped around how they do their sizings. So now for tops, they are doing an A through C top, and then you get to pick your band size. So for me, I picked the 30 to 32 band size and an A to C cup. It obviously then goes up 34 to 36, 36 to 38, so on and so forth, and then it's either A to C or D+. So this time through, they really did have a lot more customization in terms of the top option. Let's say you have a really, really tiny torso, but you are bigger chested, you would be able to get a top that is made specifically for you and your body top, not just a small across the board, because a small could fit totally different on me than it does the next person, so on and so forth. As far as the bottoms, they stuck with the classic small, medium, and large, even though they do have like the double extra small and the 4XL options as well. So that's still same super inclusive size range, but they did stick to the more traditional like small, medium, large, extra large, all of that in comparison to the band size and all of that they did with the tops. I love the color of this top. I love the color of this bathing suit. I think the ties are so adorable. They're so romantic. You can make them into little bows. You could make them into just the little strings like I kind of have them as. I think that the bottoms are also super, super cute. I was really unsure how I was going to feel about kind of that diagonal cut that you see. Once again, I got the exact same bottoms, but obviously this collection just has a little bit of a different style for them. So it has the kind of loop and kind of that little cute little cinched vibe on the bottoms this time through, but the cut is exactly the same. That second cheekiest bottom option, and then it does still have that super high flattering hip line that I'm really liking. And I did really like that diagonal cut because you can kind of play with it and let the bottoms kind of sit wherever you feel. I have no complaints about the bottoms at all. However, I have major issues with the top of this bathing suit. I purchased it in this ivory color because my first bathing suit that I purchased from TOLUCA was also in that kind of like light creamy ivory color. So when I purchased it, my one from the first collection, my top does not have cup pads into it. This one does not have cup pads in it. I don't care. I'm very small chested. I don't need cup pads to be super happy. However, when I put this top on and then went into the pool at my apartment gym and then got out, everyone was like, oh my God, Marissa, lay down right away. We can see your entire nipple. So I was like, what do you mean? You should not be able to see my entire nipple when my bathing suit is wet, when I have paid so much money for a bathing suit. I love this bathing suit. I think it is so freaking cute, and I didn't want to stop wearing it. So the next time that I wore it, and you guys can see when I showed you guys in the try-on clip, I popped just 2 little pads from probably a sports bra that I didn't want it in anymore. I took it out of the sports bra and slid it into this bathing suit. There is no kind of slit for the pad to go in, so I just kind of slipped it between where my boob is and where the bathing suit was, just so it sat there so you wouldn't be able to see my nipple. But come on, guys, like, I should not have had to do that on a bathing suit that cost me so much money. So I honestly was a little disappointed with this particular top. My younger sister got the same exact top in a different color, and you're not able to see her nipples, nothing like that. She got it in that green color that you'll see if you follow them on Instagram, and she had better experience with not being able to see it. But considering it is a bathing suit and it's a cute, creamy, adorable white top, you should not be able to see your nipples through. And so I have some major issues with this particular color in this top, because if you're not going to put cup pads into a bathing suit, then you should make sure that it is waterproof, considering it's a bathing suit. So considering the fact that I spent $60 on this top, where I could have gotten an entire bathing suit or 2 for that price, I just wish that I would have not been able to see my nipples or not had to think of a problem-solving solution on my own, if that makes sense. The bottoms for these were $58. I am not bashing TOLUCA. I am not bashing this bathing suit. Like I said, I love this bathing suit. I think it is so flattering. I think it is so cute. I was just super disappointed that when I went into the water, which is something you should be able to do in a bathing suit, I was able to see my entire nipple, which should not happen. The last thing I'm going to say about this brand before I kind of wrap it up is I really do like that all of their collections are very mix and matchable. I do have to admit, like, obviously this is my top from the Leopardus collection. These are my bottoms from the Valentina collection. Like, those would look so freaking cute together if I decided to wear them interchangeably. So at least if you are spending a decent amount of money on your tops and your bottoms, you're able to wear them together because the colors are designed to be matched together. So I really didn't have a great experience with my second time ordering through TOLUCA, not because I didn't love the suits or the way they fit me. I do, and if I would have gotten another color in this bathing suit, I know it would not have been one problem at all. But the fact that I really wanted it in that ivory color, and then when I got it, it was like see-through when I went in the water, I was very disappointed because I did spend $60 on the top. So I'm not telling you not to get it. I mean, I thought of a solution for it, but if you like that top, maybe get it in a different color, or just go into it knowing that you're probably gonna have to slip little pads in it to be able to like get it wet or kind of just wear it out and about. So I just wanted to give you guys a little heads up on all of that. All right, enough ranting for today. Overall, I love all of these bathing suits. I genuinely believe they're both super good brands for swimwear. The biggest thing that is the difference between them is the price. Like you guys saw, for the TOLUCA bathing suits, I spent right around $130 for a full suit each time I bought from them, and they were about like 6 or 7 months apart. With the Cupshe bathing suits, I bought them both at one time, and I spent about $70 total for the 2 bathing suits. So do I really think that there is this drastic difference, like you need to buy from TOLUCA and spend $150 every single time you want a bathing suit? No freaking way, Jose. You can get amazing, beautiful, quality bathing suits from Cupshe at a much more affordable price if that's what you're looking for. If you like that, what TOLUCA stands for, and their brand, and their mission, and that customization, and that wide size range, then I do think it's worth your money. Both suits I've purchased from them are good quality suits, minus the little nipple incident. So I really do think that it is worth the money that I spent on them. It's just something that I know personally I'm not going to be able to buy every single bathing suit from them the rest of my life. It's definitely something I'm going to keep ordering from. It's definitely a company that I love, and I love the missions, and I love the owners of this particular brand, but I definitely, on a more regular basis, I'm going to gravitate towards a place like Cupshe or Waffle more often because they're bathing suits that aren't going to break the bank but are still super, super high in quality. So with that being said, I'm going to wrap up this video here. I hope you guys liked this video. I hope you found it insightful and informative. If you did, make sure you go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up. I'm going to try to link everything in the description box down below from all of the suits that I purchased in case you decide you want to buy any of them yourself. If you haven't already, make sure that you subscribe and hit that bell notification so you never miss another video that I post. Go ahead and follow me on my Instagram so you can see all the other fitness, health, and lifestyle content that I post on there. And I will catch you guys here next time.